Can you imagine that heaven would turn its back on you in an instant? A severe thunderstorm suddenly developed in central Houston, with winds gusting up to 125 kilometers per hour. The streets turned into rivers, homes were destroyed, more than 1 million people lost power, and darkness descended. That was the harsh reality for residents of Houston, Texas. The day started out like any other, but chaos ensued as the winds reached hurricane speeds. The storm lashed out across the greater Houston area, with wind gusts up to 125 kilometers per hour. Huge trees were uprooted and windows were shattered by the unrelenting winds. Power lines collapsed, knocking out power to neighborhoods and leaving more than 1 million people in the dark. The chaos spread to the streets, with Metrorail lines grounded and countless traffic lights out of order, disrupting daily life and bringing cities to a standstill. The storm left scars across the city, similar to the aftermath of a hurricane. Amidst the twisted rubble and darkened houses, the loss of life was most shocking. 4 people tragically died after the storm. Some mothers were so wrapped up in the joy of motherhood that they never saw their newborn children grow up. Each story is a profound reminder of the fragility of life. People suffered not only physical loss, but also deep emotional turmoil, and grief spread throughout the neighborhood. During this difficult time, the community came together with heavy hearts to share their grief and comfort each other. The community mourned his death, but a common hardship brought them together. As the winds died down, a resilient spirit began to awaken in Houston. At dawn, crews and volunteers took to the streets to tackle the daunting task of rebuilding. Emergency teams worked tirelessly to reconnect more than 1 million homes and businesses to the power grid. Community centers are now support centers, providing shelter and care to those most affected. Local leaders offered words of encouragement and promised swift action and the necessary resources to repair the devastated city. Recovery is slow, but all the tracks have been repaired, roads have been built, and hope is being restored. The human spirit often shines brightest in the face of adversity. The storm was so powerful that it destroyed homes and lives across Houston. But amidst the turmoil, a story of resilience emerged. Neighbors helping neighbors and communities coming together to support recovery efforts. Houston's indomitable spirit began to repair the shattered but resilient fabric of the city. The storm was fierce, but the fortitude of Houstonians remained fierce. Together, they will rebuild and come together stronger than ever. Stay ahead of the curve with your daily dose of news. Subscribe now and never miss a beat.